Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm okay. Let's do a cleansing with my Mother Ocean's bell in 3, 2, 1. Wow, there was an extra one there. What's going on? Let's do coffee and a card. What's up? How are you guys? It's early in the morning for me. Let's get going. Let's see what's in the cards for us today. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. What's in the cards for us, please, Spirit, today? What's my message, please? Give me a new message here. Let me say the truth, Spirit, for today, Sunday. Or Sunday? Saturday? The Four of Wands. A place where I belong. That song, Home. Two of Wands. The Three of Wands. And the Devil. One more here. It seems like the Four to the Two to the Three of Wands. It seems like you were in a safe place. You must have just recently been sitting down safely, thinking about something. Really sitting down and thinking about something here. With the Two of Wands, you were sitting there looking at the world, looking at all the different timelines, the manifestations. This could have happened in your sleep if you don't do this purposely in the highest living light. Good morning. Seems like we need a cleanse. So anyway, what I see is that you were sitting in this Four of Wands energy, really being good yourself, maybe with friends or family, being honest, showing them yourself or something. You presented them maybe with a choice that you have, this or the other thing. And you sat there looking at the manifestation, maybe talking with it. Could go this way or could go that way. Maybe just like looking at all, this is the world. And just maybe you were eating with this friend or whoever this was, or whoever these people were. You got together with your safe people, the Four of Wands, your safe creative people. You had a Two of Wands moment here where you guys were talking about the possibilities, etc. and so on, and how to now open another portal for something good in the world. Well, for something new in the world here. The Three of Wands has got to do with your ships coming in and, the new journey, the next leg of the journey that starts. Like you're preparing now. You already know, I'm safe and secure in these areas in my life. Everything is set. I want to add this new adventure, this new endeavor, this new experience. And you did do this with someone else, and you may have even exposed someone else to what your options were, thought about it. I just see this kind of like kicking back, kind of hanging out with a safe friend or something. And then you deciding, I'm going to pull this in through the world. I wish we could focus better. It's really beautiful art. It always looks on this one as if because this is an actual wand, and then there's like a light wand right here. It's like a light beam. I'm hearing Ultra Light Beam by Kanye. And then this person is pulling it through, like pulling the actual. So there's one wand and two wands. And then this person is pulling through. I'm hearing blinded by the light. He's pulling through, like he was looking at the world and he's like, I'm gonna make it happen. It's like a physical I haven't read this. Let's read this one today. Let's see. Three of Wands, focused effort. In the Three of Wands, a man exerts great effort to manifest his objectives. It's like you manifested something, like you sat maybe over years or whatever with these people over and over again, looking at the choices that you had and bringing them in over and over again. I see somebody practiced in this because we have the Devil showing up too. And I just see this now doing it again. I just see a macro scale that you have done this all your life. And I'm seeing on the micro scale, you may have just gotten together and done this. At times, he must push energy outward to shape his life. And at other times, he must pull energy inward to harness his power and attract what he wants. Your strength and focus are producing the first glimpses of achievements. That's what I see there, like pulling it through with that light beam. But the secret to your long-term prosperity lies in your ability to be patient, attentive, and most of all, nimble. Nimble. Jack, be nimble. Focused effort, strength, foresight, business acumen, common sense, dedication, success. Okay? I see this. I see that you're like coming through this, pulling something through. Spirit's warning against this. You've got the devil coming through. Went right after the. So be careful with negligence, naive expectations. Be careful with disappointment. Work unrewarded. Failure in a business venture. Be sure to communicate openly. It seems like the devil is tempting people to be. It seems like the devil's here to tempt you and remind you of regret. It seems like that. Like the devil would put in this, give you false like expectations, naive expectations, build you up just to let you down and remind you of some losses in the past. Like the devil will bring these frequencies or bring people around this manifestation to expose you to what could go down, like the possible threats, the possible frequencies that when people are exposed to this particular manifestation that you got going on, then you're gonna, if especially somebody who hasn't been really working on this manifestation, understanding the intricacies of it and what it means to you, and then you expose it to someone that would be maybe host for these more lower, denser devil energies, or to be so very what is this? Skeptical people sowing seeds of doubt. Do not throw your seeds before, that's it. Don't throw your pearls before swine with this manifestation. Even if that swine is somebody that you love, it's the idea. It's the, if you know that this person is, abhors this sort of experience, like if this person already has a general disinterest and a bad taste in their mouth experience with whatever this experience is you're coming into, maybe they feel like it's naive for you, but you feel excited, whatever. And this person, I'm getting the word abhors, like ABHOR. So it's like if you expose them to your happy, wonderful frequency because of whatever their experiences were, and then it brings in, and then they share this feeling of regret to you. So it's pretty important for you to be very, understand your emotions, own your emotions, and talk to God. That's what I see here. Because you have something coming in that you brought to your closest people. You ran it through your heart here, looked at the different manifestations. You know, you're pulling in energy, you're pushing in energy. You're really mindful of like your own frequency right now. And I would like for you to not, please don't be too discouraged here. Maybe don't even expose this, or maybe just learn the lesson. Like, okay, that's that person's experience. I'm going to have my own experience. That person wants to protect me because of whatever their experiences were, and they care about me, but I have got my own path here. And this is kind of what I see here. And so the devil can play in that energy, especially when it's somebody that you care about. And don't let anybody come put a wedge in between your new relationships, or any new relationships, put a wedge, like imagine new endeavors, put a wedge between you and your old relationships. You can simply keep those two things separate until you have got them until you've got this new thing more integrated and you're more comfortable in your new naive experience, which you deserve to have something new and soft, and I just see that here, something new and fun. Let's read the devil, I guess. The devil, bondage to indulgence. The forces in life that genuinely move us forward are not always black and white, okay? They're complex and powered by fearsome and sometimes dangerous energy. The devil card is not about evil. It is about the forces of desire, indulgence, and abandon. Natural human qualities that flow in both directions, resulting in either growth and freedom or bondage and addiction. So this person may have these other people, even you, may have some past experience with this, and it might be affecting your new manifestation, which looks really wonderful, okay? This new manifestation looks like solving this problem of lack. The solution is extreme honesty with yourself and an assessment of what is actually needed. Surrender, commitment, restraint. The qualities themselves do not enslave us. Only we can do that. A choice between indulgence and restraint. Loss of one's sense of self. Undisciplined behavior. A codependent relationships. Limited by shoulds and doctrines. Be careful, okay? I love you guys. Can I So when it comes to this new manifestation, you're going to want to be, well, before you go ahead and expose this to other people, maybe write it down and make sure you have like complete understanding of your own perspective. And then you present it to someone else and you receive their perspective, and then you've already got like your feelings down and you've already got your perspective from before you exposed yourself to them down. And then you can kind of integrate whatever you want. Like, it's good to listen to our friends and our family and our mentors. It's very important for us to take in, without allowing our ego to stop us. Like, also, it could also happen like where this person could ignite your fears in some way, and then there could be a wedge put between the two of you. So you just make sure you have your emotions and you have your ideas and your objectives written down, and then you bring it up to other people, and then compare and contrast later and do what's best for you. Take the steps that would lead to your happiness and for your greatest good. Okay, we don't want you with regret. We want you to go toward the light here. Like, you don't deserve this. You deserve to have, there's something deep within this other people or this other person that feels like this around whatever this manifestation is. And that's catching, actually. But you know what else is catching? Your story. So if you could say to this person, I'm going to face this new experience. I'm going to go through this new fool's journey, this new endeavor. This is the manifestation that I want. And they say, oh, no, no, please. And they want to hold you like these two people. Like, they want to hold, they love you. They want to hold you and protect you and keep you from the cold. They don't want you to go through what they went through, but actually you have a different story, a different storyline. You can go on and get your I want to say sucker again. Oh my gosh, it's like the ancient bard is coming through. I have this spirit. So, okay, let's just keep going, guys. I added more time here. Let's see, I've got this spirit. Whenever I start hearing people speaking in a certain way, I hear people starting to channel this rhyme. It's like the spirit that I recognize the spirit after all the literature and everything. And I call them, for some reason, it's on my heart, the great bard. And sometimes when people are talking, I'll say, oh my gosh, the great bard comes through and starts spitting really like deep wisdom. But then it sounds like it's like Dr. Seuss rhyming. And then all of a sudden the whole story comes together so beautifully, and there's like some new rhythm, like new age iambic pentameter or something. What is this? This is very creative energy. It's beautiful. So sometimes we can't tap into that creative energy until we face this kind of loss or whatever, because we have no way to go. Like, sometimes the reality that we're in, so we put ourselves in these manifestations, and we manifest these experiences where, like I said yesterday, like, it's good for a child to be bored. It's good for an adult to be bored, to be pressed, to have these new experiences. And it seems like that was good because you came up with some innovative ideas and some strength. And actually, this person going through this kind of thing on their own, it brought a lot of strength and everything else for other people getting through that alone. And it seems like they want to really protect you. This person really cares about you, whoever this is that you brought your new idea up to. They fucking care about you, and they're very protective of you. Like, rah, rah, I'm hearing barking. So it's just that, like, maybe it's time for you now to really hold space and love them for their experiences that they had, and also to love yourself for your separate experience, to go through it. Maybe even go in this church and celebrate, and get up, take this person's hand. Although you're crying, although you're unsure, although you're coming to this person, this is figuratively, they're like, this is like a person coming with their heart open to a friend. Like, I've done as much as I can on this idea, on this or whatever, and it means a lot to me. Will you please take a look? And then this friend saying, like, my mother, somebody in my family might have done this. Like, oh no, don't do that, darling. No, come here, I just feel like that, like how my grandma used to tell me, make sure you're the smallest woman. Don't let anybody, like, be as quiet as you can. Don't tell anybody your opinions. And make sure, like, nobody notices you noticing them. Like, my grandma used to try to coach me on being, like, invisible in a room because my personality was so big. She feared for me, and she was right to. I see this kind of, this person sees this person sees, like, the possibility of whatever your naivete, like my naivete is, that I'm autistic, I have ADHD, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and that gets me hurt sometimes. Through experience over and over again, I've learned how to protect myself, or at least trust my own intuition. I see that you've done this through the years, and this person has protected you in the past, and you've given them also a safe space to heal. I see this as maybe you and this people are not generationally bonded through blood, but there's something here where actually you going forth on this manifestation is going to prove the devil wrong, or maybe even lock Mephistopheles up. Like this person feels like they know everything, like they have all the solutions, and they feel this. I don't know why this is turning into a story about this other person, but it seems like, there's some really chains here about fear, and this person has gone as far as they can in their life, in their manifestations, and actually by you presenting it to them, giving them a safe space to say, protect yourself, don't do this, fuck that, I don't know what. And then you may have received that and really wrestled with, oh my God, am I doing the wrong thing? I don't know this, that, and the other thing. And I see spirit coming through, like actually that's their experience. And if you go on with this thing that you have on your heart, like you just maybe want to add more people to this Four of Wands, very safe place to create. It seems like you might show this person that you love so much the light by going through a new experience and showing them actually, no, things get better. Like things don't have to be like that all the time. What else do we have? 1 or 2 more cards, please, Spirit, in the highest loving light. My gosh. This is a relationship, or maybe multiple relationships that you may not have many, but you have these long standing thing here where you would open your heart and show your most vulnerable part to someone, and they wanted to protect you from your new endeavor. So this is very honest, somebody who really loves you, not wanting you to get hurt by an experience that could potentially really open up your life and spread love also, like in other ways that are important for your own bloodline and your own experience. Anything else here, Spirit? The King of Cups. You might be able to really stand in this like energy for this new manifestation this is a new dream, and it means a lot to you emotionally. That's why you were like the King of Wands or the King of Cups, and presented maybe to another person that you really respect your heart, your emotions, and said, I want to take action here and now. And then this person, they were like in regret, they're like, watch out for the devil, Capricorn energy. And I see you, like I see you in these tumultuous waters of your own confusion, and then your friend or your family member's confusion that might be mingling up with yours, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and you're like, I see that actually you've gained some grit and stuff, and you, even around those, this is your higher self grounded in these emotions. It's beautiful. My gosh, this is a long reading. Okay, that's all right. Let's keep going. One more. The Four of Swords. Please rest, okay? If I'm hearing sleep on it, so if whatever it is, you take it all in, and in the end, especially if you've got a really good grasp over the King of Cups doesn't necessarily always express his emotions, but has a really good grasp on them and knows how to direct that water, like make the water flow. I'm hearing osmosis, but I'm seeing water bending. So, and Spirit would like, after you do all this or whatever, take that suit off, okay? And sleep on it. Sleep on whatever your decision is going to be. Take it all in. Also, when you're sleeping, Spirit will come through with the downloads. Loving light being, Spirit, etc. They'll come through with the downloads and help. Your ancestors too, and your spirits will help really enforce your, I want to say solidarity. They'll enforce you if you rest. You have to integrate the whole experience and really allow it to settle in. Let's close with the wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, Oracle, what is your wisdom? Breathe, darling. Let's read it. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. And I was seeing like the water bending, and I'm seeing like air too. So Spirit's working with your element of water and air. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now, darling. Like Spirit's saying, sleep on it, integrate your feelings and your emotions, and make sure you're taking walks, I'm hearing. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there's no need for tension, all right? Savor the moment, and the waiting won't